Hi, this is Bobby from Horse Tender Studio. Been a little while since I've done a video, I think. Can't even remember the last one I did. There's been a few that I was gonna do and then just didn't. Life, busy, lots of things. But today's video is gonna be a quick, you know me, unboxing for the Breyer Stablemate Club. This is Chickadee, who is the gambler's choice for this year. It's the loping quarter horse. Not sure what they call this mold. I just blanked. It's confusing because some of the molds have a name. I want to say it starts with a D. Not Dundee, Dungaree or something. I no idea. Anyway, Chickadee is in this box. There's 4 possible colors off the top of my head, which is dangerous. I think there's like a glossy black silver. There's like a palomino blanket or semi-leopard Appaloosa. There's a red roan Tobiano. And then the decorator is kind of a bluish leopard Appaloosa. How'd I do? So this is the 5th release, I believe, for this year. I'll go ahead and start opening as I talk. I have no idea who's in here, which color I got, which is always the fun part of the gambler's choice. I was trying to think of which one I want. I think I kind of want the decorator. Because I love blue. Blue is my favorite color, and I've seen a lot of cool pictures of people that got the decorator. So I think that's the one that I'm hoping for. But I think it'd be good either way. I also like the black silver. Probably jinxing myself as I open the box. It's going to be none of my like top 2 or whatever. Okay. I'm going to try to do the thing where I show you guys before I see. Let's see. I'll try to do like a blip. Which one is it? Which one is it? I haven't seen yet. I'm blocking the camera. I got, oh, the black silver. Okay. I don't know if you guys could see either with the glare on there. Okay. Black silver, silver black, chocolate, or yeah. Anyway, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'll go ahead and free the pony. I guess I don't need my knife to open the box. I'll show what the box looks like. If you guys haven't seen them, as I've said before, I like and don't like that they went back to the picture boxes, because I love them. I think they're adorable. But I also went through a phase where I felt like I had to keep them all because they're so cool. Thankfully, I've gotten out of that phase and I've been chucking them. I think I might have kept a couple just to have, but I thankfully was able to not feel like I needed every single one of them, because I had them all like from the start. Yeah, not anymore. Very shiny. So overall, you may know that I am generally team matte. If I have a choice between matte and glossy, I usually prefer the matte. That being said, I've become a bit of a convert in some cases because glossy on some colors really does look nice. I think on the darker colors is where it really shines, and so I get it, is what I'm saying. I'm already looking at this one and I'm like, ooh, shiny. Glossy, shiny. Let's get her out of here. Undo the ties. There we go. She is free. She is shiny. She is gorgeous. Someday I need to fix my lighting because the lighting is like, I try to go closer to the camera and then I'm like behind the lights. I need a light like over there. Okay. But yeah, I think she's super cool. Like I said, I figured the decorator was my top pick because I just like blue. But as far as a horse that I can actually show, like in performance, because I'm getting into performance and that's a whole another topic for another video. I really should do a vlog very soon because I have a lot to tell you guys. And I'm getting distracted because as I hold her under my little ring light work light thing, I'm noticing that she's got very subtle dappling. Wow. Yeah, her dappling, it's not gonna show up with this situation. Come here, light. Can you move my work light up here? I don't think this is working now. She's just getting washed out. Anyway, take my word for it. Subtle dapples, very, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. So that's Chickadee, the 2025 Breyer Stablemate Collector Club Gambler's Choice model. Yes. Hey, at least I have the name of this horse this time, because if you've watched my other unboxings, a lot of times I get excited and I just start doing a video and I don't even remember the name of the horse that I'm going to show you. So it's always fun. I thought I would do a bit of a tag on here and show you Javier. I think is how you would say it. He was the last horse in the Stablemate Club, so the 4th release, and I just got him a little while ago, and it's so funny because he was sitting around in his box here for a while, like since he came out, what, a couple months ago or something. He's just been kicking around the studio in his box, like sealed up, because I wanted to do an unboxing video, because this was a matte glossy split. And so again, I had like a mystery box that I didn't know if I had the matte or the glossy. And so he was kicking around here kind of laughing at me from inside of his box, like, haha, you gonna do a video? You don't know what I am. And finally, I think like just a week ago, I was like, all right, this is ridiculous. The next one's on the way. I'm just gonna open this one and see what I got. And I probably should have just waited and done a double unboxing, but here, I will show you. Box is open. And like I said, I'm team matte generally, but I did get the glossy. And so I guess aside from opening the box and not knowing what I had, this is still an unboxing. And I figured I would go ahead and just open him, get him out of here, because I basically had just cracked his outer box and pulled him out enough to see that he was glossy, and I kind of put him back in there. But let's free the pony. Now this Peruvian Paso Stablemate mold he's not my favorite, and I can't even tell you why. I guess we just have, you know, things we like, things we don't like. And I have several on this mold because there was a period of time there where I was trying to treat stablemates like Pokemon. You gotta catch them all. And I was just buying like every stablemate every year. Or, you know, whenever they would come out with new ones, I would try to get one of each. And as time has gone on, I'm like, okay, but I'm not a collector. I keep trying to say I'm not a collector. But stablemates are cheap and they're small, and so anyway, I finally have stopped. I have stopped that because even though they're cheap and they don't take up a lot of space, I still have like thousands of them, probably hundreds for sure. But I had started an inventory a while back because I honestly don't know how many I have, and so that is still on my to-do list. But all that being said, I had gone through. Here's this guy. He's very nice. I had gone through and I had, I don't know if that helps at all. I'd gone through and tried to kind of purge my horde of stablemates, and I had actually grabbed like all of this mold. I have like 3 or 4, I think. And I was gonna keep one because I try to have one of each mold for like the blankets I make and the halters and the holders and all the different things. So there was like one that I was gonna keep, and I put all the rest to the like go away herd, you know, sell or customize or whatever. And so then when I saw that this guy was coming out this year, I was like, okay. But all that is to say, now that I'm looking at this color on him, I like him. I like this color. And I'm good with the gloss on him too. Oh no. Oh no, am I becoming Team Glossy? I don't know about that, but he's very nice. And I'm glad I opened him because I think this side was facing out, but I really like his front view with the markings. I don't even know if eventually I will get lighting that actually works better. But yeah, so the last 2 Stablemate Club horses, both glossies. And I'm not mad about it. I'm here for the glossy goodness in this case. Flip them around, try not to drop them. Glossy horses are more slippery, easier to drop. Don't ask me how I know. Yeah, so there they are. And I guess that's all I got for now. If you're in the club, who did you get for Chickadee? Who did you get? Who did you want? I'd love to hear it down in the comments below. I don't think I'll be going after, you know, the other ones. But I do think I'll keep this one because actually the last year I think was the donkey, right? I still have him because I didn't actually have the donkey for my one of each mold. So I do still have the donkey. But the 3 Gambler's Choice years before that, I ended up selling them all. But this one, I'm going to keep. I really like her. I love this color. So she'll stay, for sure. And this guy is also going to stay. He might redeem the Paso mold for me, because I'm really liking him. Yeah. So yeah, which Chickadee did you get if you're in the club? I'd love to hear it. And I'm gonna try to do a vlog pretty soon, maybe this coming week. I have a whole bunch to talk about. I went to not 1 but 2 live shows last month in September, and I haven't really said much about them because I just came back and got back to work, but I am just overflowing as I look down at my desk, literally overflowing with projects and things that I was working on for those shows, new things that I'm making, old things I'm finishing up. I've been just really pushing hard, listing a ton of stuff in my Etsy shop. I think I've got 20 or 30 new listings in Etsy over the last couple weeks. A whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully, I think this coming week, like I said, I'm going to try to do a vlog, talk about what I've been up to in the studio, and yeah, I hope everything's going good with you guys. Thanks for watching. I guess that's all I got. Kind of stalling out. Love you guys. Bye.